Hello, everybody. Welcome to Lunchtime Detroit Lions Talk. It's brought to you by the Detroit Lions on the Prowl, the Belly Up Sports Network. Today, we're going to talk about who are you most interested in seeing this year? What things are you most interested in seeing this year for our Detroit Lions? But now I'm going to kick it to the main man, my man of steel himself, Curt Steele.
What up, there? Welcome to the show, people. We are glad to be here today. Now it's time to bring in the third man of the crew. Who?
Mike Jones. Who is Coach Mike Jones? What's going on, Lion fans?
Let's get this thing started.
Right now.
Let go.
It's Detroit Lions Talk, baby. All right, fans. What are you most interested in seeing from the Lions this year? That's kind of tough, man. So what you got for me, Curt?
All right. So what I'm most interested in seeing with the Detroit Lions this season is that will the team meet their own expectations? Not saying that they're going to win games or what they're going to make the playoffs, but can Dan Campbell's staff, right, get the players to buy in and meet their expectations of what they expect the players on the field? Will they compete? Will they go out there and do what they're supposed to do on the field? You know, minimize the mistakes and just go out there and be competitive and have fun and be entertaining for the Detroit Lions fan base. They want to compete and they want to bring a winner to Detroit, but you have to be able to get the fundamentals down and you have to be able to compete on the field. Now, I'm being realistic. You know, we are the realists. We keep it 1,000. Damn that 100. We keep 1,000. And I already know. I'm telling you, it's just not, for me, I don't think it's in the cards for the Lions to go anything over 7 wins this season. I just don't see it, just because of the fact that we don't have all the pieces that we want. We have what we want. We don't have who we want. Until we get those, that talent level up on the roster, it's just going to be a down year when we still kind of, what they say, what Brad Holmes says, retooling and not rebuilding, but it's a rebuild. Damn it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Jim, what you got, man?
Man, I'm looking for intensity this year. You know what? I know it's not about the wins and losses, but I know how this coaching staff is going to get the most out of each and every player. But I want to see that intensity on the field. I don't want to see Jamie Collins having a sip of coffee while somebody's running right by him. You know, I don't want to see all that, man. I want to see intensity. I want to see Anzareke wrecking people. I want to see Sewell pancaking people. I want to see the Dan Campbell, the whole, biting kneecaps thing. I want to see it on the field. I want to see people hitting people. And I think we're going to get a few penalties for that. I actually do. I think we're going to, because of that mindset change, I think we're going to get a little bit more of that type of thing. But it's kind of okay with me. We have to establish that identity like the LA Raiders did, and they got away with murder after they were the black hole. They could kill people and be like, nah, I ain't throwing no flag. That's who they are. See, if it's who we are, that's our identity. I think our identity is toughness. We'll smack you in the mouth. We're going to run on you, smack you in the mouth, and you won't be able to do a thing about it. That's what I'm looking forward to this season. What you got, Mike?
Okay. I like what you guys are saying, and then I want to add on a little extra. I want to see discipline, right? Ooh. I want to see a disciplined team. We have all these former players as coaches now. I know they can teach them probably better than any other coach how to do the job, right? But can you tell these players to remain disciplined? Because that's something that we haven't had in Detroit in I don't know how long. Jamie Collins chest bumping the referee, and you know what I'm saying? Just I just want to know, can we keep our ducks in a row? And we're already going to be behind the 8 ball in the talent aspect. So we definitely going to have to be disciplined team. So I just want to see that discipline, man.
Yep. For sure. All right. Now, my news and rumors topic here, Mike's news and rumors topic. What do you got for me, Mike? It's your turn, buddy.
Yeah. So this trickles right into kind of, a little bit of what I'm saying, man. And my news and rumor topic is from Robert Jones from the Sidelines Report. Should we have went with the linemen in the trenches over receivers? You can bet your yarmulke we should have. Listen, man. Okay, we have went we have went the other way for so long, right? We have two generational players that have been with the Lions in the last 30 years, and everybody knows Barry Sanders, probably the greatest running back of all time. Calvin Johnson, one of the greatest receivers of all time. But what has it changed for the Lions? Matt Stafford, a very good quarterback. What has it changed for the Lions? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? The last time the Lions were a very good team in 91, when we won a playoff game, the trenches. We were in that 3-4 defense, but it was the trenches that there was that offensive line, Jerry Ball and that defensive line, you know. So man, it's just controlling the game up front. So yes, we should have went trenches instead of receivers, because guess what? There's talent every year. Like you're not gonna be like, oh man, there's not gonna be another receiver for 3 years. No, there's talent every single year because the players are getting better and better and better. So, we did the right thing. We did the right thing. Plus, we got 2 first-round picks the next 2 seasons. We can go get one then.
I agree 100% with that, man. I really do. I've got something though. And this is from Jeremy Reisman from Pride of Detroit, our good friend here at the show. And it's how many wins is this new Detroit Lions coaching staff worth? And he had coined this phrase, and I'm going to copy it because I really like it. It's WAP, wins above Patricia. So how many wins does this equal? This coaching staff equal? Unfortunately, I don't believe it's much more than Patricia this year because of the fact of the roster turnover. A lot of the players and stuff are new. We have a lot of rookies. We have a lot of young folks, stuff like that. I think the coaching staff is going to make a difference, but let's look at that. I think I'm looking at that in year 2 and 3, not year 1. It's very difficult to transfer over, transition to new regimes and new schemes and new stuff and new players, and rookie players, things like that. I just think it's a difficult thing to do. So I don't see us getting more than 7 next year. So I got 5 to 7 for next year. And it's not on the coaching staff. It's not about them. It's about the talent that we have and the youth on this team. I think that's where we go. I think that's what this is. I think that's the problem with the team right now. So, I mean, we've got another couple of years. We got all them draft picks, as Mike was saying. We are going to build this thing. We are going to be a contender, and we're going to be winning that NFC North really, really soon. And Curt, it is your turn. What you got for us today, my man?
WAP means a different thing in the hood, brother. All right. What I'm looking at right now is I'm looking at Michael Brocker says that the Lions can have a quicker turnaround than most people think. He said he's seen it before, looking at the regime change. He went through it in LA. If you look at it, where Jeff Fisher was pretty much a mediocre coach at the end of his career with the Rams. So you look at it and he said, hey, I've been through this before. You look at McVay came in and things just kind of changed around as long as you get players to buy in. And he said one of the key things for the Detroit Lions team is that you have the players that are coming over from the Patricia area and then the new players that are coming in that haven't seen Patricia. And the big thing that he said he sees is that most of the new players that were holdovers see is communication, and that the way that the coaching staff communicates is so much better than what Patricia did. Like, if you remember seeing Patricia on the sidelines, he's not talking to anybody. He's not talking to his coaches. He's not talking to the players. He's sitting there with his freaking arms folded, like he's pouting like a 12-year-old kid because the team's losing. But the communication is key. He said that the way that the coaching staff communicates what they want and what they want the players to do and what positions they want them in, and being former players, that's, we talked about this before, having a league high 7 former players on the coaching staff, they can communicate what they want a lot better because they can put them into positions and they can actually go out there and really demonstrate, and they can talk from a place of they know, not just from knowing it, but knowing from doing as well. So communication is the key, and that's going to, what Michael Brocker said, propel. He said the year that before McVay came in, they were like 4-12, which was similar to what we kind of had last year, around that same record. So You look at that.
Mhm.
He says if the coaching staff can, get the players to buy in, that they could be a quicker turnaround. I'm not saying that. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be this season, but I understand where he's coming from because of the fact that how much of what we went through the last couple of years was coaching, and we kind of
A lot.
you just see it. You saw how the coaching staffs interacted with the players. Hell, just the media, telling somebody to sit up in their first press conference. Man, who the hell are you to tell a member of the press to sit up? That's not one of your players. That's not one of your kids, man. So the respect and the level of confidence in the coaching staff is going to be paramount because the players buy in and they will definitely do what we talked about earlier and can do that confidence. They be disciplined and be intense and bite some kneecaps out there on the field. Hey, do us a favor. You know what you got to do, baby. Hey, join the family. Subscribe to the channel. We don't have fans. We don't have viewers. We have family. And it's all love right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl. And make sure you hit that like button, man. Get them likes up, baby. We need those likes to beat this YouTube algorithm. All right, now it is time for my favorite. Oh, excuse me. It's time to go to the comment cards. See what you had to say about the last show. Jim, what you got first?
Yeah, these are the comment cards from last week. Unfortunately, we didn't have a show, so I just wanted to let you know that these are from last week. And I'm going to let Curt on this one respond because I'm just going to read it and let him respond because it has Curt's name in it about OBJ. Yeah. So let me read this. This is from Southwest Lion. He said, "Jim, you nailed it," which I usually do. Thank you. I'm just messing. None is the right answer. Put it to you this way: if the media is advising the Lions to do it, do the opposite. Well, that is kind of true. Harry and Lee, not worth giving up draft capital. And Curt, what level of success has OBJ had since leaving New York Giants and Eli? Not saying he's a cancer, but how much would you be willing to spend for OBJ? And Coach Jones, which I'll let you answer this one too. Coach Jones is right on OBJ. You don't bring a guy like him to a team that is at the beginning of a retool rebuild. I don't think it's worth it. I haven't seen him have any great success since leaving the Giants. Well, go ahead, Curt. Let Curt respond to this.
Yeah. If Calvin Johnson was on another team, would you trade for Calvin Johnson? You goddamn right you would trade for Calvin Johnson. OBJ is that type of talent. Calvin Johnson was spent games hurt. You look at OBJ, besides the 1 year being hurt, he's a perennial all-pro type of receiver out there on the field. The guy has talent. He's just freaking weird. You know what I'm saying? Hey, talent doesn't, a level of success doesn't mean everything. How much level of success did Calvin Johnson have?
Right. And how much would you give up for him?
I would give up a first round draft pick for OBJ. One. I wouldn't give up 2. I'd give up 1 for him.
One.
I'll give up 1. I would give up
thinking,
1.
Mike?
1 for him. I would give up 1 for him. 1.
Okay.
Not 2 or 3. I wouldn't give him like a first and a fourth. 1. If it's anything less than that, I would give up maybe a third and a fifth. But I would give up a 1 for him. Yes, definitely. He's that type of talent.
I would never.
He's that type of talent. Hey, we have our own opinions. You're entitled to your opinion. I'm entitled.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Of course, I respect you completely.
But if you look at what he brings to the field, and you look how what he does on the field, the type of speed, the route running, and the catch radius of an OBJ, what he brings to the field is ridiculous.
All right,
yeah.
What you got, Mike?
I understand totally what you're saying, Curt, but not so fast. I'm not bringing OBJ in just because of this. Just because the years and the mileage that he has on him. I'm not giving up a first-round pick for a guy, who's now he's starting to get up there in the receiver age, So yeah, man, I'm not doing it. I'd rather start fresh. I got first round. I'm not giving up my first round pick for OBJ. I mean, you have to be there. There's one of maybe 3 receivers in the NFL that I would give up a first round pick for. DeAndre Hopkins, he's one of them.
Didn't he come in around the same time as OBJ?
Yeah,
but he's still producing. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta disagree with Mike on that one too.
No, I mean, but he really he's
D-Hop
one
is
he's a
old,
top
man.
he's one of the top 3 receivers in the league though. So
I don't
got
think he's
to.
that old,
I got you. Hey, let's we'll talk about this the rest of the
Gotta produce, man. Gotta produce.
But you
It's
know
about
what,
the results.
But Southwest Lion, this I don't think success isn't an individual like stat in the NFL.
right?
You know what I'm saying? Because it isn't. So winning games isn't a quarterback stat or a position stat. So all right, moving on. Kristen Howell says, as you can tell, we have been tweeting all day, Jim. I'm not sure if that dad joke was only funny to me because I'm newly a father or what, but I definitely laughed out loud. That was one of the jokes that Jim told last week.
We had Mike had the birds tweeting last time, and I just
it's all good, man. Dad jokes. Whew.
That we're gonna go back to
the law firm.
I tell law firm. Oh, the law firm.
The law firm, Joseph Murdoch. 5 good reasons not to pick up OBJ. Dang, he said 5. Okay, age is 1. Number 2, contract. Number 3, injury. 4, he's crazy. 5, he's crazy. Not necessarily in that order. Stay far away from OBJ. It has nothing, it has nothing to do with him being crazy. Nothing to do with him being crazy, man. You gotta be a little bit crazy to play in the NFL.
Hold on, you don't know that dude to be calling him crazy, man. You don't know that guy like that, man.
Yeah.
But, he's weird. Shit, I'm weird. So I'm not mad with OBJ for being weird at all.
No,
me neither. That's not one of my concerns. My concern is I want my safety and I want my new D end. I want that done.
No, I'm not saying that the Lions are going to do it, but I'm telling you, those first fourth round draft picks that we have over the next 2 seasons, one of them is going to be a trade piece.
I agree with that.
I know it.
That I agree with.
I know it.
But I think it's going to be a difference maker on the defense.
Yeah, most likely. I agree with that 100%.
Okay.
All right, Randy Frank said, love the show. Thank you, Randy. We appreciate that. Harry would be a cheap trade with more possibility of upside. I wouldn't be upset if it was done. OBJ, the price tag feels too high for a team that's not ready to compete for a division or playoffs yet. I have to substitute that for another guy you mentioned that hasn't played in years. Okay, as a substitute, not a trade option, but we still signing back at wide receiver, Jonathan Adams, who we cut. Give the guy a chance to show up and ball out undrafted, so even cheaper options, I think, keep it up, guys. I enjoy listening. Well, thank you, Randy. We really appreciate you on
definitely. And real Detroit fans over there didn't even know that we cut Jonathan Adams the other day. He was like, when that happened? I'm like, man, a couple weeks ago.
I know.
All right. John Money says Tyrell Williams is better than Marquise Lee. Okay. About the same age as Perryman, but nearly 30. I would rather stick with Perryman, who is younger and can give us a few years if he can catch the damn ball.
Yeah, I think get him some stick up.
Yeah, we need to get him some of those different gloves or something. We need to make sure we get his gloves.
Stick him.
Some special tack gloves for him. All right, I think that could help us sneak into the playoffs, assuming we have a Roger-less division. But we are not dealing for him or paying him, so forget it. I agree with that. I don't think the Lions are going to go after OBJ. I never said that. I never said it at all, but I said I wouldn't mind it.
Okay.
This next one, Mike, before you do this, this is a correction because we said that no Lions head coach has ever gone on to be a head coach for another team, but we had a correction on that, so I wanted to let him.
Yeah. All right, yeah. So Mike and Chris G say Buddy Parker left for Detroit and became the Pittsburgh Steelers head coach, and George Wilson left Detroit for Miami as a head coach.
I think that was before any of us existed.
That's
I don't know those names. So
the actual is that's not a correction. The stat is no Lions coach that's been fired has ever went on to be another head coach somewhere else.
Okay,
not that.
Okay,
you believe in could be a head coach somewhere else. The stat is no Lions head coach has been fired has ever been a head coach somewhere else. That's a difference of what we're saying. Because I can leave for another job. That's different. Leaving for another job is leaving for another job. But you
That's
get
like me.
fired.
Right, exactly.
Getting fired and getting another job is two different things. And no Lions coach that's ever been fired has been an edge coach anywhere
Okay.
else.
Well, thank you
Okay.
for that correction, Curt. And with that, it's going to be this is my favorite part of the show. It is now brought to you by Delightful Bites. It is a dessert with my man, Curt.
All right. So today's Delightful Bites dessert with Curt is that we have a new social media star in the Motor City. And who is that? None other than Piper Campbell. Who is Piper Campbell? Piper Campbell is the daughter of Dan Campbell. She has done some TikTok videos where fans have asked them questions about themselves, like, do they really bite kneecaps and how tall are they? And just some things about that, and they've got a lot of views. So she's got almost 7,000 viewers on TikTok. So they're definitely becoming a part of the culture in Detroit. So not only Motor City Dan Campbell is getting his shine on, the kids are getting their shine on as well. So congratulations and welcome to Detroit, Piper Campbell. And of course, we're brought to you by Dessert Curt. We're brought to you by Delightful Bites. If you love how they look, you'll love how they taste. Now, these cookies, they have custom cookies for any occasion. They're delicious. Hey, go over there and check them out on Facebook and Instagram. Delightful Bites. Get your cookie on.
I want to taste one.
Yeah,
do
me
I get one sent to the house or?
They are coming, and we will have them sent out here shortly and make sure everyone gets some.
Yeah.
We will have a special. Trust me, it will be special those cookies will be special for the season right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl.
Oh, it's
good.
Amazing. You guys are going to be so happy with these cookies, I swear. All right, now my final thoughts for today. I really am looking forward to training camp. I am sick of talking about things over and over again. Bring on training camp. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
All right.
I'll see these guys. I'll see the camp battles, find out who's injured and stuff like this, because we'll see that when the pup list comes out and all those things. But that's my desire right now. I'm just over it. Let's get to training camp. Let's get to the preseason and bring on the regular season. Let's go.
Yeah. So my final thoughts for today are: I just spent a glorious time at Grand Valley State for our mini camp. Man, it was great, man. Got the bond with the players from Jackson Northwest High, and honestly, we had the whole team out there, right? So that's really something, man. We got to actually work on things, and we actually installed a few more things than we actually had installed all of last year. Okay, so we had a good time, man. It was I can't let out a few of the secrets, but the eating contest, somebody did throw up. Okay, pickles and marshmallows.
Somebody who?
Yeah. We had an eating contest. It was pickles and marshmallows, and one guy Earl. So yeah, but besides
was
that,
it
man,
you? That's what I'm asking.
No. But it was great, man. It was great, man. I loved the experience. I loved the time. My back a little sore from sleeping on them dorm room beds, but hey, it is what it is, man. I'm just happy to be a part of it. What you got, Curt?
All right, so I'm with Jim. Training camp starts this week for some teams. The first teams in the leagues that's going to have those early games are going to start their training camps this week. I think it's Dallas and the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to start their training camp this week. So we are a little bit away from having training camp start. I think we're like 8 days away from having training camp start. So we're definitely just a tiny bit away from training camp, and I'm happy to see that coming on the horizon. That means football is definitely near. And it's always definitely, hey, I want to make a special announcement. My man Jim, he helped me out. But we talked about this on Free for All Friday. But if you didn't watch it, I am the new host of on fan media network for the Detroit Lions. And bringing the diehard Den over there to that network. It will be the official fan show for the Detroit Lions over there. One of them, we're going to have some over there, but I am an official host over there, and it's going to be centered on the fans. So I'm going to list you guys. I'm going to look you guys. I'm look you guys up, post some links and say, hey, you want to join the show and come on, and we're going to talk Lions with you guys in a short format and have some fun. Definitely look forward to that. But Fan Media Network, go over there and check your boy out. My first guest had to be my man Jim Bordeaux, because he's one of the ultimate Lions fans himself. But I'm going to list more and more Lions fans to get on the network and just talk Lions football. The show is about the fans, so guess what? I'm talking to you fans. I'm going to enlist your help. And as always, hey, you know what it is. Hey, we got subscribe to the channel, because we don't have fans, we don't have viewers, we have family, and it's all love right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl.
But before we do that, before we go into all that, we got to do the Wall of Fame, and that's last thing that we do before my man Curt brings us home. This is all new to us, because we're getting used to it.
Now it's time to go over to the Wall of Fame. Definitely look at that. We have our Hall of Fame. We appreciate the bronze members, what I'm saying, highlighted by my man Detroit Drew. Silver members, we got gold Lions. And we got our gold members. The gold members do so much for the show. And we appreciate you guys hanging out with us on Wednesday. Michael Huck, Dr. Detroit, Matthew Ferguson, and North and King. You guys kicking with us on Wednesday. We appreciate that. So Wall of Fame. We appreciate you guys to become a member of the Wall of Fame. Just click the join now and down in the description, or the Detroit Lions on the Prowl logo at the bottom of the screen.
And now we're going to go to Curt to take us home for this first kind of new format that we're doing. So I hope you enjoyed it. Go ahead, Curt.
All right, you know who we are. We are Detroit Lions on the Prowl. You're home for Detroit Lions news and rumors. And as always, join the family. Subscribe to the channel. We don't have fans. We don't have viewers. We have family. And it's all love right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl. And go over and get yourself some Lions gear over on fanatics.com. You're going to get it anyway. So do us a favor. Click the link in the description, and a portion of the proceeds from that link go to help us grow this channel. And it's going to be up really soon. We got some kinks to work out, but the Lions on the Prowl shop is coming really, really soon. The next couple of days, it'll be in the description. We got t-shirts, we got hats, we got mugs, anything you want to get with the Detroit Lions on the Prowl logo, Lion on the Prowl family, we got it over there on our store. And as always, what I said earlier, you can check us out on bellyofsports.com. We're right there. You can watch this show on that platform, and you can check out what's going on over there. They have a lot of good content. The NBA Finals is really, really heating up. Game 5, so a good Game 6 coming up, and all that coverage for the NBA Finals is over there on bellyofsports.com. And you can go over to Delightful Bites. Man, I'm telling you, I've had them before. The cookies are amazing. She has great recipes over there. It is not just cookies, it's cakes. It's dip desserts as well, like fruit and pretzels and things of that nature. And if you want gluten-free cookies, she has them there too. So if you have a gluten allergy, just say, hey, I want mine gluten-free, and she will make them for you over there on Delightful Bites. It's Monday. Thank you for joining us. You can tell us on Monday, because we flubbed around this show because it's a brand new format. But we love bringing you this content right here on Detroit Lions on the Prowl. And series just want to be on the show as well. Hey, enjoy yourself. Enjoy the rest of your day. Finish your soda, finish your drinks, finish your pop, whatever you're doing. And whatever you do in life, you know what you got to do. You got to bounce up, ball out, and be the best version of you that you can be. For my fellas, Mike and Jim, this is Curt Steele, and we will holler at you real soon.